Welcome everybody to another awesome episode of Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Shot on location, the wonderful Latimer compound with my lovely wife, co-host, best friend, Desiree Benamo. Hello.
Hello, dear.
You are just getting tons and tons of viewer email, and it's all good. Everyone's saying, thanks for bringing Desiree on, and she's doing good, and they like her a lot more than me, and so Des, keep up the good work, and I guess we'll keep you around for next season.
Well, thank you.
Sure. And 'tis the season to be jolly. I know it's not that jolly out right now, but we're getting into the Christmas season. So we're going to try to put on our happy faces, and we're going to talk a little bit about some Christmas presents. We're talking a little bit about some holiday-themed beers. And right now, we're going to talk about some awesome names that breweries are giving their beers in this pandemic time. Here are some pandemic beer names to start the show off that don't leave a bad taste in your mouth. You want to help me with these or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, so I'll start though.
Yeah.
Okay. Outer Range Brewing just made a beer called I Miss Loud Taproom's IPA. Because the brewer pretty much misses his tap room being filled with happy drinkers. So, that's out west a little bit. I don't think I'll ever get a chance to try that, but I miss loud tap rooms too.
Me too.
What's next?
Zoom Casual is an IPA from the Denver Beer Company.
Now, we all know about Zoom meetings, don't we?
Yes.
I do a Zoom. Oh God, I do Zoom meetings all the time. Our Takeout Tuesday was made possible pretty much by Zoom meetings and stuff, talking to restaurants and brew pubs and wineries and stuff just through Zoom, and it worked out pretty good. So, yay Zoom.
And you have to wonder how many people were actually in their jammy pants.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
Besides you.
Besides me, because I could wear my jammy pants and no one will know. Maybe I'm even wearing jammy pants now. Actually, I think this is the first show we've done since all this nonsense hit that I'm actually wearing jeans. I am. I'm actually wearing jeans right now. I'm not wearing jammy pants or shorts or just kind of standing here with a t-shirt on in my underwear. Next. Wisconsin's Venture Brewing Company has one called Stay at Homies. It's a New England style IPA. This next one is my favorite. One of my favorites. Four Noses Brewing has Casey, You're on Mute. You don't know how many times we've had Zoom meetings with the company and everyone's yelling, you're on mute, click on that little button. Yeah, it's the new normal.
Ew.
What's the next one?
Wild Heaven Beer, Don't Stand So Close to Me.
Now this is a German lager. I think it should be a British ale, but
I agree.
In honor of Sting and the police, but I get it.
Me too.
I get it. Sure. Can I stand close to you though?
Of course.
Yay! Because we live in the same household. But if you were a stranger, I wouldn't.
You don't have fever, aches, chills?
No,
okay.
No.
Then you can stand right here.
Yeah. I have aches, but that's because I'm old. This next one is a lot of fun. New Image Brewing made a hybrid of beer and mead called the Quarantiki. It's a beer designed to taste like the popular rum-based tropical cocktail, the Bahama Mama.
Ooh.
Now that I could get behind. I would love to try that.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up, Oscar Blues. Now they got ahead of this whole thing. They have filed for a trademark for the term social distance way back March 14th. So apparently they knew what was coming, right?
Makes you wonder.
Yeah. I don't want to wonder too much about that. But what's the best name, though? What's the best name?
The best name was our homebrew.
Yeah.
No Pants Apocalypse IPA.
Yay! Yeah, that was, if we were a brewery, that would have been really cool to put that out. We should probably make a label for at least one, or two, if we do give them out as Christmas presents, because right now it looks like the only thing people are getting from me are text messages. Yeah, well, times are tough. Your local TV. All right, well, you know what? Coming up, we got some beer reviews. And we got some Christmas present ideas you could give to your loved ones. I don't have a Christmas present for you yet. Oh. Not yet. Christmas is a while away. We have another show before Christmas.
You gonna give me a present then?
Maybe. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. But this is the last show before my birthday.
Yes,
Are you going to give me a present now? No. No, you're not.
No.
No.
It didn't come in yet.
No. All I need is you. All right, don't go away. We'll be right back with more Wine Hops and Road Stops right after this. Welcome back to Wine Hops and Road Stops, shut on location at the Latimer compound. My co-host, wife, best friend, Desiree Bonomo, we are going to sample some beers, some holiday-themed beers, because we're getting close to the holiday season. And that's what we do around here is we celebrate and we drink. And we have 3 beers in front of us that, well, 2 of them I've never had before. One of them I actually have had. I think we talked about it a couple seasons ago. But you know what? We're in the 5th season right now of the show. The show's been around for a long time. Yeah, how about that? People just finding it now. We've been around for over 3 years now, so.
Well, that's because I'm here now,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's just, yeah, you've been here not even a year on the show.
Right.
Your debut was less than a year ago.
That's right.
But, I mean, the show is so much better now. I mean, you know, the emails we get and the messages we get are all about her, so.
They're really sweet. They really are. I appreciate it.
You like her? You like what we do? Facebook.com/Wine Hops and Road Stops. That's our Facebook page. That's where we hang out. And especially the group, the Facebook group, Wine Hops and Road Stops group. Check that out and let's talk about beer. So, let's talk about beer.
All right.
What do we got here? What is this one here? This first one here?
The first one is 8-Point IPA
Okay.
by Devil's Backbone Brewing.
Oh, sounds metal.
Yeah.
Oh, I popped it open with no problem at all. How about that? With the lovely ostrich opener that our daughter Kendra bought me for Father's Day last year. Awesome. So, let's check this out. Let's see what we got here. Well, it looks nice. Nice golden color. Now, I don't know much about this beer. Like I said, I've never had it before. So I'm pretty excited to check this out. Devil's Backbone Brewing Company. Okay, so this is made with Centennial, Simcoe, Comet, Amarillo, and Citra hops. So there's a bunch of different hops in this. And you can smell it. Wow. Yeah, wow. That's a good IPA. You know, nowadays, a lot lately, we're seeing these hazy, juicy IPAs. This is like your standard, old school IPA. Thank you for getting this on the show because I haven't had an IPA like this in a while.
Oh, this is good.
What do you think?
I like it. It's good. It's crisp.
It is crisp. It does have a nice crisp finish. It's nice and bitter. That's what I like about the IPA. There's a nice hop forward taste to it.
It's not too bitter though, because you would see that all over this face.
Yeah, it's not because there's a lot of malt to it too, which I think kind of complements that hoppiness and that bitterness that you get with an IPA. This is a really nice, well balanced IPA. 6.2, and you know the IBUs are 45, which is odd for me because that's a little low for what I'm tasting because there's a little bit more bitterness than I thought. But it's probably the malt, like I said, it's offsetting it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I like this, yeah. 2 thumbs up for Devil's Backbone Brewing Company. 8-Point IPA. 6.2, so it's average as far as like the bigness of the beer. The bigness. It's not, we've had bigger IPAs, we've had smaller ones. This is right in the middle, and this is really nice beer. Really nice beer, yeah. Next up we have Ski Bum by Ellicottville Brewing Company. Did I say that right? I hope so.
That's what it says, yeah.
Okay, now this is a seasonal ale that's supposed to be crisp and hoppy. So we'll see if it's crisp and hoppy. Did I get it right? I don't think so. There we go. There we go. There we go. 2 times I got it now.
Yeah, how about it?
I'm pretty good. Ooh. That was a horrible sound.
That was awful. I think you do that on purpose.
No. Okay, there you go. So, this one looks really similar as far as the color goes, to the last one we had.
A little darker.
I'm going to assume there's a little bit more spice to it, since it's like a seasonal. They call it an Auburn Ale / winter ale, so I can smell a little bit of spice in there. Just a little. Just a tiny little bit of spice in there.
Yeah.
I like this. This is like for someone that doesn't like overly spiced beer, but wants that little spiciness of winter spice in the spicy beer. Does that make sense? It's slightly spicy. Like it's not, yeah.
How many times can you use the word spicy in one episode?
I guess I'll be done. 6% ABV. Ski Bum is something I would have again. Because I'm not huge on these holiday beers that just kind of load up the spice. It just, sometimes it's
too much?
Too much. It's overload. Overload of spice.
No, this is good.
He who controls the spice controls the universe. 3 people that are watching will get that. It's a Dune reference.
I'm out. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm being my big dorky sci-fi nut right now. Every time I hear the word spice, I think of like Star Wars when C-3PO is yelling about being destroyed and tossed into the spice mines of Kessel. Then I think about Dune. And I think about spice and Arrakis, and it has nothing to do with spice. It's just spice, different spice. We won't talk about Dune. If I try to explain the plot of Dune, first of all, we would need maybe an hour, and
I would have to just
people still wouldn't understand it. All right, last but not least, of course, we have Santa. I know him. Can you do the elf, the Buddy the Elf thing?
The Santa, I know him. That one.
That's better. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. No, that was good. Goodish. Okay, now I've had this one before. This one's a little bit darker. This one's probably going to be a little bit probably spicier, maybe. Festive Saison Ale. So it's not what we've been drinking here. It's not a winter ale. It's not a IPA. It's a Saison. And it smells.
You can't just say it smells and leave it at that.
Yeah, it smells good though.
Okay, it smells good.
Yeah, it does. It's by Evil Genius. I don't think I've ever had a bad beer by Evil Genius, and we've had a lot of Evil Genius on the show, and I'm usually like drawn to Evil Genius because of the names, because they have awesome names for all their beers, and this one we had on the show before, and it's just as good now as it was then. So what are you getting out of this one? I like it.
Yeah.
It's like it's a little thicker than the rest of them. Just a little bit maltier. It's also the biggest beer, 7.2. Now this one, unlike the other ones, is not bitter.
No.
It has this nice kind of holiday taste to it. There's a little bit of almost like, I don't want to. I'm not gonna say spice. I was gonna say something like a little hint of maple syrup almost.
Oh, that would make sense.
Why is there maple syrup in it? Dark Belgian candy syrup.
It's the elf reference.
Oh, yeah, I get it now. Yeah, I get it.
Maple syrup.
Yeah, I get Buddy the Elf. I get it. I put maple syrup on everything. Even spaghetti, which that was like, that hurt when I saw that. I was like biting my hand and I'm like, why are you doing that? Don't put maple syrup on spaghetti. I know it's just a movie, but man.
Elf is not just a movie.
The Italian in me started screaming. It's like that picture you see on Facebook when they're holding Joe Pesci down and there's a pizza with the pineapple on it.
Let's not go there either. Or no one will want to watch me again. Because I happen to...
We're not going to talk about pizza and pineapple in public.
I am not ashamed.
All right, guys. These are our beers for this episode. 3 great beers, I'd say. There wasn't one that I didn't like.
No.
And as you can see, like when I was, pouring our glasses, I was filling them all the way up too because they were good. This one's excellent. Again, Evil Genius. I mean,
yeah,
can't go wrong with Evil Genius. But all 3, if you like your standard IPA, right here. If you want a winter ale that's not overly spiced, that one. And if you want to hear our dogs walking around on the hardwood floors, that's what you're hearing right now. Let's see. Is she going to knock over the tripod? I don't know. All right. Well, before our dogs knock over the tripod, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with some present ideas and some easy-to-make holiday drinks. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to White Hops, the road stop shot on location. The Latimer Compound, only on WYLN, TV35, and of course, across the world on the interwebs, Facebook, social media, all that good stuff. So, we are going to talk about some Christmas presents that you can get the beer or wine lover in your life.
That's right.
What is the first one? There's some kind of metal rod sitting here.
This interesting looking thing is a beer chiller.
Cool.
You put it in your freezer, 2-3 hours maybe, freeze it up. You have a warm bottle of beer, you just stick that baby in there like that. And that is ice cold. Get your beer nice ice cold, and if you can't wait, there's a little hole in the top so you can just drink it right out of there.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and it really does work. We've had these actually for a couple of years. My brother Chris, yeah. He got them for us for Christmas to one year. And at first I was like, but then we threw them in the freezer for a couple hours and tried them out. And they really work. And they work really well even for like a beer that's room temperature. Mm-hmm. It'll chill it up pretty nice. I mean, you could feel it like already, like compared to this one. It's even a little bit colder already. So that's really cool. And it locks it down, with a nice there's a little silicone ring on it there too, so it's not going to pop out when you take a sip out of it. Really cool for the beer lover in your life. That is awesome, especially if they buy the beers and they just bring home the case and they want to drink it, just like, how I usually am. It's like, I can't wait, right there.
That's why we keep those in the freezer at all times?
Yeah, I think they come in like a box of 6, I think, or something. They're not too expensive either, so that's another good thing. But they work.
Yes,
and that's what matters. They work. Okay, now, if you love wine, don't use a normal corkscrew. You're going to destroy the cork usually. You're
going to be frustrated.
You poke your eye out, you just get yourself a rabbit. We got ourselves a rabbit.
A rabbit?
Yeah, he's a rabbit. What kind of rabbit,
Yeah.
So this thing, okay, self-explanatory. Stick it in, pop it down, pull it back up. You save a lot of trouble, save a lot of annoyance. And get yourself a rabbit set. Again, they're not that expensive. Get yourself a rabbit set for the wine lover in your life. It comes with
That's the foil cutter.
Yeah, the foil cutter.
Little
thingy.
What's that thingy called?
The topper for the wine, thingy.
Yeah.
And some other knickknacks
extra
and stuff.
corkscrew and everything in case you break it like I did one time.
Yeah. This is our third
We wore it out.
Yeah, we did, yeah. But yeah, that's a great gift for anyone who loves wine. And just you're sick of watching them try to open up a bottle of wine with a
twisting
corkscrew
and
pulling and punching yourself in the face. Something. All that has happened to me many times. Or you destroy the cork, or the cork goes into the wine bottle.
Oh yeah,
horrible.
No fun. No. All you want to do is drink the wine.
That's right. Another really, really cool thing you could get is a magnetic beer cap dartboard. It's really cool. My sister-in-law got it for us for Christmas. It's really cool. It's hanging on our wall. It's hanging on our door, actually. That leads out to our deck. And once in a while, we throw beer caps at it. It's a lot of fun. You can fling them like that if you want. It's pretty neat. It's fun when you have a party. You know, after COVID, when you're allowed to have parties and have people over, you can throw beer caps at the dartboard, and it's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah. And finally, get yourself a real growler. You know, like a real, like, heavy duty, like, awesomely cool stainless steel growler for the person who loves beer and growlers. Get them one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be cool. It's a Yukon growler, I think. It doesn't have to be one, but they're really, really good. They're made well.
Yes. I know it looks like our daughter's hydro flask, but it's not. But it works the same way. It is stainless steel inside. It seals up. And that holds a lot.
It does. It holds a lot of beer. So, and that's always good. So there you go. There's some quick and easy Christmas presents for the beer or wine lover in your life. And we have a lot of them in our lives. And a lot of them are you. Thank you very much again for watching our show and helping us promote it and going on to our social media channels and saying hello and posting neat stuff. And I want to thank everyone right now for the Boilo recipes. We got a few of them in because we talked about Boilo, and a lot of people were saying, you know, a little south of here in like Schuylkill County, like that's like a heavily guarded secret. A lot of these Boilo recipes, but someone did share it with me, and he's like, "Look, I'll get in trouble with the Skook people if you mention me by name because it's, you know, it's a secret, you know." But he's like, "Here's the recipe," you know, and it was a really nice recipe. We got a few of them actually.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. That was a pretty big hit, Boilo. So next segment before we go is going to be how to make some very, very easy Christmas and holiday drinks. Not including Boilo since we did that last episode. So don't go away. There's more wine, hops, and road stops coming up right after this. A little bit more. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the final segment of Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. And right now, we're going to show you how to make a very easy but delicious holiday drink.
I know you wanted to say yummy, but I won't.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Billy Parise would yell at me if I said it. I'm not saying it.
I yell at you. You don't care.
Yeah, I know. But see,
Thanks.
You know, Billy Parise runs a really neat Facebook group called No Paper Plates. And one of the rules he has is you cannot say the Y word ever to describe anything you're making. So
Good.
yes.
Adults should not be using that word.
If you're a foodie, check out his Facebook group though. No Paper Plates, because there's a lot of delicious pictures of food that are not yummy.
Well, they probably are, but you can't call it that.
Don't call it. He'll kick you out. He'll warn you once to kick you out. Okay.
How about a delicious shot
Yes.
that tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Okay. I'm going to think about back in the day when I was a child.
Eating a bowl of cereal before school.
Eating 7 of them. Blast from the past, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Shot tastes like a bowl of cereal. Let's go.
Okay.
How do we make it?
It's easy.
Show me.
First, we start with rum chata.
Of course.
And the shot is 2-to-1 rum chata to Fireball. So,
Okay.
you know, I don't really measure.
You're just eyeballing it. That's fine.
I'm not a professional. But that's all it is. Rum chata and Fireball. You can rim the glasses with either graham crackers or cinnamon and sugar.
But we're not. We're just going to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, I don't think I've ever had one of these.
Oh,
So
man.
we're gonna do this for the first time. Here we go.
All right, ready?
This is the reaction. Yeah.
All right, I want to see.
So.
What do you think?
It doesn't taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I don't think so either.
It's pretty delicious. I'll say that.
Anything with rum chata tastes like rice pudding to me.
Okay.
So that's kind of what this tastes like.
Cinnamon rice pudding?
Put cinnamon on your rice pudding?
I don't eat rice pudding. Do you put cinnamon on your rice pudding?
Absolutely.
I have no idea. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's the consistency of it's weird. It's not yummy.
My Gammy would be heartbroken if she
No,
did
she'd
that.
be fine with it.
Chasing it, huh?
That's actually really good. That's too good. That's dangerous. I would drink that whole thing.
Yes. It's sweet, but it's delicious.
So if you want to make that for your holiday party, throw it in, throw in a shaker. Really, just like she said, 2 parts rum chug. Just go half and half. I mean, really, and throw some ice in it, and you'll be done.
Yeah.
Rim the glasses, maybe if you want. If you want to look sophisticated.
It would look pretty for the holidays, but it's optional.
Right, it's all optional. Just drink and have a good time. I think that's all the time we have on this show. So we have one more show before Christmas and the New Year. Then we're off for a little bit, but make sure you tune in for the next show, which is actually going to air Christmas Eve, December 23rd. Hopefully, if everything works out well, we'll have a nice special show for you. Maybe. Or it may just come crashing down and it'll just be me and Des here talking again. And it'll be just as good, but not as special as I want it to be. I got something planned. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Because, this year, everything I planned kind of, didn't work out right. So.
But if you're okay with just us, you wouldn't be disappointed either way.
No, everyone loves you. Okay, so. Like what we do, facebook.com/Wine Hops and Road Stops is our Facebook page. Go there and join the group. And until next time, life is too short to have bad beer. So have a good beer and have it with someone you love. Happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you soon. Yay.